Today's podcast is brought to you by Quantrix Modeler Introductory Training, teaching the fundamental foundation that you need to become a Quantrix master. Go to quantrixauthority.com to learn more.
Show me how you do Quantrix.
Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. Fantastic that you joined me today for episode number 222, Filter for Non-Blanks with an Expression. This is something I came across today at my day job, and I absolutely loved it because I got to use the not function in Quantrix Modeler. I was actually thinking this morning before I went to work, I would really love to do a podcast on not, but I need to come up with a good example of using not, and lo and behold, today I needed to use not. So I want to show you how to use not, but really it's how to filter for non-blanks with an expression within Quantrix. I have here a basic data set. It has a bunch of cells or a bunch of rows with some items in it. And what I'm doing is I'm creating this canvas, and I want to have this sample set be its own little table, this sample set be another table, and this sample set be another table within the canvas. But you can see that I have a bunch of blank rows here, and I don't want these blank rows, so how can I get rid of them? If I go up to View and I say Hide Empty Rows, I've already got that selected. And the reason why these are not hiding, it's because these guys over here are not empty. So it's causing these to not be hidden. So what I need to do is I need to go into my matrix here, and I need to select Priority. Or I could select, either one of these items, any three of these items. But I'm going to say I want to select priority, and then I want to go on filter, and I want to do an expression. And if I were to go ahead and say is blank, now I could type in priority, okay? And it would be the same as if I were to type in a colon. Okay, because a colon means really the item that I'm on. So I'm just going to put colon. So if I were to do is blank, the way it works is when it's an expression, it's going to evaluate and only show those things that are true. So is this blank? What I'm on right here, is it blank? Yes. So then I'm just going to see my blank items. Well, I want the opposite of that. So how can I get just the opposite? So I'm going to go filter. Instead of putting is blank, I'm going to put the not function in front of is blank. And what that does is that just kind of makes it not. So if not is blank, if something is not is blank, then it's looking for those things that have items within them or values within them. So if I go ahead and I click OK, then you can see that indeed it's bringing back the correct values, or just displaying the correct values that I want to see. The blanks have been removed. So I would simply go out, and if I wanted to repeat this a couple times, I would copy it, I'd paste it, and then I would go here. I'd maybe remove the filter here, remove all filters. I'm going to collapse others here because now I want this guy to be shown. And again, you can see that I don't want these blanks and I don't want these blanks. So again, I'll go right here, I'll go on filter, I'll do an expression, and I will say not is blank, because if it's not blank and that evaluates the true, then go ahead and bring it back, and you can see that indeed it would do, and I would do the same thing for sample set 3. So how do you filter for non-blank cells using an expression? You go in here and you go to expression, you type in not is blank, and your single colon here really just means the item that you're on. Again, you could also put priority in there, or whatever the item name is or column name is that you're filtering on. And once you do that, it goes ahead and gives you all the non-blank cells. Anyway, I think that's fantastic. If you have any questions about filtering, working with canvases, anything in regards to Quantrix, you'll make my day if you answer me a question, and I can answer it here on the podcast. So please reach out to me with any of your Quantrix questions. I want to make you a Quantrix master, and I hope that you'll join me again for another episode of Quantrix Authority with Rich Lopez.